One thing I want to just point out to a lot of you guys is that when you're in your youth, and I've been there too, you're very optimistic. You want to help everybody, and it's a beautiful thing. I think part of it is the optimism of youth and inexperience and ignorance, all mixed in with the idea that, hey, I've not been disappointed by the world. So you think everyone can be helped. And I'm going to give you a quick story that I didn't realize how powerful this was until many years later. When I was at Berkeley, I was a George A. Miller Scholar, meaning a very wealthy man. We're talking hundreds of millions. He used to give out this research scholarship, which I earned. He would come to a dinner just to meet the scholars that he was financing. And one time he was sitting in a small group setting and he asked each person, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to, quote, save the world." Right now I'm embarrassed because it sounds like the dumbest shit you could ever say to somebody, especially if you're speaking to a man who's very accomplished, a guy who's worth hundreds of millions of dollars in this case. And he says, "Well, instead of doing that, what's one simple thing you can do to help people?" And at the time I was wondering, well, why is it that you would ask me about one simple thing when I want to help everybody? And what I realized is that an experienced man who's actually been around the world, has the means to help at scale, he realizes that only dreamers speak in grand terms of, I want to save the world, I want to help everybody, because it's not realistic. Businessmen are practical. They speak about targets, they speak about deadlines, and they really get things done. They get things done for those they can get things done for. In his case, George A. Miller, he used to do microloans in Vietnam. So he would give small loans to women who were rice farmers, women who were starting small businesses, and it did a lot of good for families. What I learned is that experienced men are practical. Experienced men don't think in dreamy terms. Artists think in dreamy terms, and they never get anything done. So that was one of the big changes for me, and also I became more self-focused. And ironically, when I became more self-focused, I had more to offer to other people. And when I became more self-focused, I realized I ain't got to put on a cape. I don't have to save the world. First, let me save me. And then anything else I can lay on top of that is good. Because if I can teach how to do for self, we'll all be better off. But one thing I know for damn sure is that not everybody wants to win. So I'm just here for the winners. We're going to end this the way we always end this, with the creed of the assassin. Let us rise for the creed of the assassin. Wherever you are, say this with full conviction, knowing that this is true of you. Repeat after me, the creed of the assassin. I am going to be who I truly am because I am remarkable.
I'm going to be who I truly am because I am remarkable.
And I'm going to strive every moment to show the greatest part of who I am.
And I'm going to strive every moment to show the greatest part of who I am.